Smartphones are always maturing, but now in 2017, it seems like big-name manufacturers everywhere are drastically retooling some of their highest-profile devices. For companies like Samsung and LG, that means embracing a stunning new screen geometry with exceptionally widescreen displays. But those two aren't the only ones going to such lengths to give their phones a new look, and HTC has taken its metal-bodied One series back to the drawing board to come up with a whole new look and fresh branding for this year's models, introducing the U family and the U11 flagship. This week, we're checking out how the U11 compares to LG's latest super widescreen phone, the new V30. LG may have gotten this new look going with the G6, but the V30 takes that design to new heights. The phone's slimmer than the G6, and understandably a bit taller and wider, though not substantially so. Maybe the biggest refinement is a new look for the handset's edges, with a much more curved design featuring an exceptionally chromed out shiny metal finish. Gone are the days of the V20 and its removable battery, and the V30 mirrors the G6 with a non-removable glass back. The V30 also drops the V20's prominent secondary screen, with the feature instead implemented in software as a pop-out floating bar. As a bit of a coincidence, HTC offers its own secondary screen on a U-series device, the U Ultra, but today we're talking about the U11, which features a much more traditional design. The U11 also marks a big shift in construction from past HTC flagships, and like the V30, embraces a glass-back look. That's about the end of its similarities with the V30 though. As we've said before, the classical shape of the U11, and especially its standard 16:9 display, has the side effect of making HTC's phone feel a little bit large compared to more daring 2017 flagships, and the V30 is no exception. While the V30 has a 6-inch display to the U11's 5.5-incher, as well as a larger battery and an extra camera, LG's phone is smaller than HTC's. Thinner, lighter, smaller in every aspect. We really can't overemphasize how important that is. The V30 offers a large-screen smartphone experience without forcing you to compromise nearly as much as a lot of its competition. Speaking of not compromising, with the V30, LG steps up its performance from the G6. While that phone was a stunning piece of hardware, it was also running an older Snapdragon chip that couldn't quite compete with the new 835 showing up in lots of 2017 flagships, just like the HTC U11. The V30 finally puts LG's offerings on that same level. It's got the same 4GB of RAM the U11 starts with, as well as the same 64GB base storage level. But while HTC powers that hardware through a 3000 mAh battery, the V30's battery is 10% larger. LG also throws in wireless charging, which the U11 lacks. One of the key reasons to own an LG V series phone has always been camera performance, and specifically video. While the U11 has a single 12-megapixel main camera, the V30 returns with a pair of cameras, a 16-megapixel telephoto lens and a 13-megapixel wide angle. Just like we recently saw when comparing the U11 to Samsung's Galaxy Note 8, that lack of wide-angle options puts the U11 at a disadvantage, and while both phones can take some stunning pics, the V30 is simply more versatile in terms of what you can do with it. LG's got some new video features to introduce with the V30, including Cine Video, which lets you apply filters for stylistic coloration. But while it's a little less flashy, maybe the coolest new ability is Point Zoom, which lets you select a subject anywhere in the camera's field of view and smoothly zoom in and out from it. While they both do different things, that does remind us a bit of the U11's ability to focus its microphones on a subject when zooming while recording video. In a perfect world, we'd have both features on the same phone, but it's still neat seeing each do their own thing. Audio is another big deal for the V series, and the V30 keeps that reputation going with its quad DAC. While that's practically begging to be used with a nice pair of headphones, the U11 goes in a much different direction, dropping its analog jack entirely and requiring users to carry around a USB adapter in order to use their existing headphones. All of this comes together to create a very impressive package for LG, and while we like a lot about the U11 and what it offers, we can't ignore how the V30 seems to outshine HTC's phone in a lot of critical areas. We still got to spend more time with LG's handset and learn some key launch details like pricing, but it's already looking like the V30 is going to be one of the phablets to beat this fall. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our full LG V30 review landing real soon.